here now. It's available here now. Maybe March 27 sounds important. I'll find out. Before we leave, I'll go ask someone to find out for you.
Donc, on va faire une petite démo du Motorola XOOM.
If you're familiar with Android, I'm going to give you a few points on how Honeycomb's a little different, and then you'll be off and running. So, since there's no hard set buttons, it's a Google Experience device. The only button you're going to see is on the back. Right here, it's your power button. Whoops, right here. Power button. That locks it and also powers it on, obviously. You see, you also have 2 stereo speakers, dual LED flash, 5-megapixel camera with 720p recording. On the side, you do have 2 volume buttons. We don't consider them hard set buttons. They are buttons. After that, on the very bottom, you've got your connections right here. So you have your HDMI in the middle. You've got your mini micro USB, and then your power consumption over here. It's pretty much
this one.
The power is actually the port right here. And you'll see that the gold just lines up with the dock right here. Outside that, you also have a front-facing camera, 2 megapixel. Outside that, you have your 10.1-inch screen, essentially comparable to, we'll just say, the leader in the market. Leader in the market is going to be a 9.7-inch screen, and also about 8 by 11 or so on the sides. This is going to be a little smaller than that, so it's easier. It's a little more portable, but you have a larger 16 by 9 widescreen to work with. Down here, you've got your navigation buttons. Multitasking button, so you can always see the last couple applications you've used. True multitasking. It doesn't pan, but if you happen to be in, if you actually go this direction and go this mode here, it'll actually give you. More. Should you have used more, it'll give you a little bit more this direction. Other than that, just multitasking. The middle button will be your home key. Home key in the middle, and the back button will be a far left. That's always going to be available for you. Now, notifications on your Android phone normally come from what we call a pull down or a notification shade, drop down shade. Over here, we've got right over here in the bottom right hand corner, so you can always see it without leaving the screen. Right now, you also have the access to quick settings. So again, if you're watching a movie, you can change your brightness without having to leave the screen. Connectivity, the whole 9 yards. Again, multitasking without leaving what you're already accomplishing. That's pretty much how you navigate. After that, you've got 5 screens to work with in total. And you also have what's new, stackable and scrollable widgets. So your widgets now scroll anything that's tied to Google, whether it be Chrome, YouTube, the YouTube app. They will actually pull the information from that YouTube account. So on my personal Zoom, I've got all my subscriptions that I follow, my bookmarks, all the bookmarks from my desktop. These are actually programmable as well. And you can actually see, like for here, the customization's similar, but a little different. So now you see all your widgets. We used to just long press. Now we drag and drop. You can actually place it a little more specifically if you want to just hold. See where you go on the screen. Just drag and drop. Same thing for your apps. Same thing for your what we call more, so bookmarks and things of that nature. After that, you also have your live wallpapers and wallpapers available right here. Outside that, you pretty much know the rest of how to use the device. It's still a Google Android at the core, but that's pretty much what they've kind of shifted around to make it a little bit more tablet conducive.
And what is the MSRP?
MSRP in the States, I'll say on Verizon $799 with 3G, 4G availability. National retailers will probably carry the Wi-Fi version. That one's going to be, I haven't seen that one, so I couldn't speak to the point on that. I want to say roughly $599 should be pretty close.
And what is the weight?
Weight is roughly 1.5, 1.6 pounds. Roughly, it's identical weight to the original iPad. So it's a little smaller, but the same weight. This should be your expandability for the SIM card as well, or excuse me, for the memory as well as your SIM card tray for the 4G.
Thank you.
Thank you.